Hello everybody, welcome to official YouTube channel of SM Education Services. In this particular session, we are going to cover all the details about CPS course offered by Madhya Pradesh state. So the CPS courses and this entire platform offered by Madhya Pradesh is affiliated with CPS Mumbai. Okay, so for the counseling support and all, you can contact us. The number is given in the screen. In this particular video, we are going to cover all the topics related to admission process, counseling process. Uh, we will visit the official website. What are the hospitals? There are district and civil hospitals, and how many seats are available. Eligibility criteria. What are the recognized CPS courses by MCI and Madhya Pradesh Medical Council? Stipend amount, tuition fee, bond details, counseling fee. What are the reservations? We will talk about it. Seat matrix we will see hospital wise as well as branch wise. Counseling process. What are the different rounds, first, second and third rounds, and who can participate in particular rounds. And then for question answer, we will give you how you can contact us. So let's get started. You can visit on the official website www.health.mp.gov.in and en/training orders. So there you can find on the right side latest news. You can click on the latest news, and then you can see CPS is written in Hindi. CPS PG diploma seats for educational year 2020. So once you click on this link, you will be able to download entire notification in PDF format, and you can go through that notification. The registration has already started for CPS Madhya Pradesh on 6th of August, and it will go on until 20th of August. Next point is how many hospitals are offering the CPS course in MP. So there are totally 19 district and civil hospitals. We will know the complete list in the coming slides. And there are totally 98 seats are available in different PG courses. So you can see in DGO, there are totally 22 seats. DGO is nothing but diploma in gynecology. So CPS Madhya Pradesh is offering only CPS course, not FCPS. So it is 2 years diploma course. There is DCH seat available, and totally it has 14 seats including all the categories. Diploma seats available for anesthesia, for general medicine, general surgery, orthopedics, pathology and bacteriology, psychological medicine. So this is the seat matrix based on branches. We will see the further seat matrix based on branch as well as hospitals. So in which hospital, how many seats are available. So you can pause the video and can have a deeper look. I am not going to read out each and everything here. So we'll move into the next slide. Eligibility criteria. So they have clearly mentioned in their notification that the candidate who have qualified as per NEET PG revised cutoff, they are only eligible. Those who are not qualified, they can't apply for CPS Madhya Pradesh. Service experience is not mandatory. So there are 3 types of candidate. One who is working as a permanent regular employee, medical officer, okay, and one who is working as a contract basis on the post of medical officer, and third type of candidate would be the candidate who have completed MBBS and doing their private medical practice. So all these 3 are eligible to apply for MPCPS. So MBBS past candidate who are private doctors, they can apply in open category, and those who have selected any course through the counseling process in PG, MSMD counseling that was going on until now, and now counseling process for PG, MSMD is in a stray vacancy round. So any candidate who had got selected for any government or private medical college or DNB, but didn't join the college or hospital, those candidates are also eligible to participate in MP CPS. Now we'll talk about the recognized CPS courses. What are the recognized CPS courses? So as I already told you, MP CPS is affiliated by CPS Mumbai. So all the courses which are recognized by MCI, so there are 3 diploma courses recognized as of now by MCI. It's DGO, DCH and DPB. DGO is for gynecology, DCH for child and health is equivalent to pediatrics diploma, and DPP is diploma in pathology and bacteriology. There are other diploma courses which are recognized by MP Medical Council. So those are DA anesthesiology, DGM medicine, DGS surgery, DPM psychiatry and DMRE for radio branch. Now we'll know how much a stipend you will be getting. So the candidates who were already working as a regular or contractual employee, okay, as a regular employee in government or district or civil hospitals, those candidates would be getting their salary. So those candidates won't be getting stipend, they will be getting salary. And the candidate who got admission as a contractual medical officer or private MBBS doctors, they will be getting stipend as per the standard norms. So currently it's for first year they would be getting, as mentioned in the notification, around 55,000, and second year they will be getting around 57,000. And how much tuition fee they need to pay? So for private MBBS doctors, since they will be getting admission under open category, and they need to pay 12.5 lakhs as a contribution towards patient welfare fund. They name it patient welfare fund, but you can consider as your tuition fee 12.5 lakhs per year for any branch. They have not mentioned any tuition fee for their permanent or contractual medical officers, since they are already working there, so they don't need to pay any tuition fee. But you have other benefit if you are like just private MBBS doctor there. So in the coming slides we'll know about it. Bond details. So there is no bond you need to serve if you join the hospital as a private MBBS doctor under the open category. But for the regular or contractual medical officers, they need to serve bond of 3 years in the rural areas or tribal areas. And if they want to leave that, if you want to avoid that service, then the bond penalty is of 20 lakhs they need to pay. But for private MBBS doctors, there is no bond. So that's the benefit you get. So you need to pay the tuition fee and there is no bond. And how much is the counseling fee? There is no counseling fee you have to pay. I will talk about the details about how you can do the registration, okay, later in the later slides. So there is no counseling fee you need to pay. So there is no fee, but after you got the seat allotted in any hospital, so you, as per the norm, as per the fee structured by CPS Mumbai, you have to pay registration fee, enrollment fee, and EPD study materials. For this much amount you have to pay to the hospital after allotment. So there is no registration fee as you have seen in PG, MSMD, courses for particular state, or like for MCI registration, there was 2 lakhs of security deposit and 5,000 of registration fee. So there is no registration fee of security deposit here. The counseling charge is 0, but after allotment, these are the fee you need to pay. Now we'll talk about the reservation. So 50% seats of 98 seats is reserved for permanent and contractual medical officers, and it's clearly mentioned that they will be given priority over other candidates. 10% seats is reserved for EWS category candidates, economical weaker section candidates, and for SC category, 16% seats are reserved. ST category, 20% seats, and for OBC category, there are 14% seats are reserved. We will see, you can see in the previous slides how many seats are available. You can move back in the video and can see the seat matrix as per reservation and branch wise. Now we'll see the seat matrix based on the hospital and branch. So you can see here there are only district hospitals or civil hospitals. So there are no private medical hospital or corporate hospital here for CPS courses in MP. So district hospital Bhopal. So I'm not going to read it about all the hospital and which are the courses, has how many seats. So you can see by pausing the video, you can read about everything. I can read out the name of the hospital: District Hospital Bhopal, District Hospital Ratlam, District Hospital Ujjain, Vidisha, Indore, and Mandsaur. These are hospitals. So you can have a look of where you want to get admission, and based on your location and other preferences, you can have a look at the availability of the seat. So totally 98 seats are available for all the courses. Now we'll talk about the registration counseling process. So as we know, dear friends, already for MP, when we were in counseling process for MS and MD courses, so for the first 2 rounds, they allowed only those candidates who were belonging from MP state. Although MP was open state, non-domicile state, but from the 3rd round onwards only, they allowed other candidate, 3rd round or mop-up round, you can say, they allowed other candidate from other state to participate in the counseling. But for the first 2 rounds, they permitted only MP state candidates, MP domicile candidates. So similarly, they are continuing the same pattern for the first 2 rounds. You can see in the next slide. For the first round, only those candidates who are working there as a regular employee, a regular medical officer, can participate in the first round. So they are giving preference for the regular medical officers, and on the leftover seats, second round will get conducted. In the second round, on top of regular medical officers, they will allow contractual medical officers to participate in the second round. After the second round, on the leftover seats, they allow private MBBS doctors under open category to participate in the counseling process. So it's clearly, as they mentioned in the notification, they are giving benefit to their regular and contractual medical officers who are working there. And based on their experience and their post, they will give further preferences. So how you can go ahead and do the registration? For registration, candidate need to send an email. They have given email cpsmp2020@gmail.com. So you need to send an email to this mail ID. And what you need to attach? You need to attach a PDF. The PDF should have all your documents, self-attested documents. You need to take print out of all the listed documents here, and you need to self-attest it, then scan and make all things combine in one PDF. And the PDF should contain all the documents which are applicable to you and the field application form. Once you open the notification, you can see on the last page the application form. You can take out the printout of the application form, and in your handwritten you can fill the application form. You need to scan that filled application form. You need to scan the attested copy of attested Xerox copy of all the certificates that you can see on the totally 15 certificates. So whichever is applicable, you scan all of them and convert or merge into single PDF, and you need to send in the email that PDF, and you mention your all the details as well. So that will be the registration process. So they are not charging anything. They are not asking you to pay in some online portal. You just need to send an email. 20th of August is the last date for registration, and for further notification they will notify through another notification. So this is the counseling process. If you have any question, so you can comment on the video. You can send us your question on the WhatsApp on the number given in the first slide. So we will able to answer. If you want to avail our paid counseling service, so you are most welcome. We will support you. Our counselors will support you until you get seat allotment later. So you can give us a message on WhatsApp. We are available on WhatsApp on both number 9319128677, and other number is 7047542127. So you can either call on these numbers, send a WhatsApp message, or you can comment on the comment section in the video for any question. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.